it's up there.
Shout out to my dad. He's like, are they going to do YouTube? I said yes.
It's gonna be good.
What if I?
That wouldn't be too great.
Okay, you're locked. All right, good luck. Are you doing it?
I'm not commentating because it's our first game in the gym and no one else knows anything.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to watch that. Like, don't have him on. Ryan Logo. Back to you.
Thank you. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. One of you put on the other headset. One of you guys put on the other headset. Check. What? Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure that everything works. Can you hear me when you put that on? Can you hear my voice?
No.
No? How about now?
Yeah.
Now? Now you can hear? Now you can. All right.
Yeah, I can hear mine and yours. All right. Bizarre. All right. Woo-hoo. I'm him. I'm him. Just say hello and welcome. Wait, this is the varsity semifinals, right?
Yes.
Hello and
Varsity
welcome
semifinals.
to the
Can you hear
varsity
me?
semi.
No.
Can you hear me? No? Okay.
Hello and welcome to the Varsity Semifinal volleyball match here at Loyola Blakefield. Is that a good intro?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me now? Can you still
Now
hear
I
me?
can't.
Now you can?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Can you still hear
Hello
me?
and welcome.
Can you hear me?
No.
Give me another thing of tape.
What?
Give me some tape.
Where's the tape? Oh.
It was, yeah. No. It was like a red roll somewhere around here.
Hello
like somewhere
and
right
welcome to Loyola Blakefield's. Hello and welcome to the. No, because it's not welcome back. It's hello and welcome to hello and welcome to the MIAA semifinal volleyball game here at Loyola
Can you
Blakefield.
hear me?
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Talk again.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to the MIAA semifinal volleyball game here at Loyola Blakefield.
I'm doing play-by-play, your colors?
We're basically both play-by-play, basically.
Well, like during the play, what do you want to do?
Have the rosters in front of you when you're talking.
Well, we should have it on.
You guys are gonna stand out wide.
Well,
Can you both hear each other? Talk.
talk.
Can you both hear each other?
Start talking.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can hear each other.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to the
when you
Loyola
guys go out,
Blakefield.
you're gonna stand a little farther away from each other. Remember to get rid of the echo.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Hello and welcome to the Loyola Blakefield Varsity MIAA semifinal
Over here.
volleyball game. I'm just practicing the intro. Hello and welcome to the Loyola Blakefield semifinal MIAA.
This Loyola team, of course, is undefeated 12-0. They've only lost 5 sets all year. And if they lost those 5 sets across 2 games, their record would still be 11-1. And that just goes to show how great this Loyola team has been.
Yeah, great team from the Dons here so far this season. Really putting on a clinic in all these games.
And this can be attributed to a team effort. They've played like a team all year. And against this team, MSJ, they have swept them twice, 3-0 in both series here in the Performance Gym. And we are glad to be back here with another matchup between these 2 schools.
Yeah, great odds here for the Dons. A lot of chemistry between the team, obviously showed with their record. But anything can happen, so it's going to be a good game.
Matter of fact, they did play each other a week ago. Once again, they lost 3-0 MSJ. And this Loyola team, they're coming out with some fire. They're looking to come back here again for the championship, to win the division and get that title in this Performance Gym in the standings.
Just goes to show how dedicated this team is and how much they want to win this game. All right, so it's like, I'm practicing my intro. It's like, hello and welcome to the Loyola Blakefield MIAA semifinal varsity volleyball game. It just sounds like a mouthful, you know? Hello and welcome to the MIAA semifinal varsity volleyball game here at Loyola Blakefield. And then you'll go through your rant about their stuff, okay?
I would say, like, if I was doing the intro, I'd say good afternoon and welcome to the MIAA semifinals. This is the Loyola Dons versus
All right,
the Mount
I'll
St.
say-
Joe's.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Loyola Blakefield varsity volleyball semifinal. Wait. Good afternoon and welcome to the Loyola Blakefield semifinal MIAA volleyball varsity game. It's so long.
What is, like, the thing for Mount St. Joe's? Like, we're the Dons and then they're the,
What's their mascot? George. George. What's MSJ's mascot?
like, you know how we're,
Gaelic, like Gaelic.
yeah.
Try and snake you through up here.
So the MSJ Gales?
Snake your guys.
Okay.
Snake your Texas under here. We're gonna try and stick you up there.
All right.
We're gonna try. All right, snake your things under here. Bring your hand under me. Will, guys, come here. nice spot out here, guys. We're gonna, you guys can still hear each other? Can you hear it?
Talk?
Yep,
I can't hear him.
I can hear him.
I can't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
How about now?
Talk?
Yeah?
I can't hear you. Talk?
I can hear him. Now I can't hear anything.
He can't hear me. George, he can't hear me anymore.
I can hear him. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Hold up. Has something to do with your wire.
My wire?
Okay.
Oh, I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear him.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. When does the live? Shoot. All right.
You're going to start us off.
I'm intro and then you talk, okay?
Okay.
Hello and welcome to the MIAA semifinal game here at Loyola Blakefield between the MSJ Gales and the Loyola Blakefield Dons.
Yeah, and this Loyola team, speaking of them, they are 12-0 to start the year. They're going to look to continue on their undefeated run. And they've only lost 5 sets all year. If they had done that across a 2-game span, they would have only been 11-1 at the very least.
Yeah, great job here by the Dons. Really showing how dominant they are on the field. Ready to run where the game starts.
And they're looking to get fired up early. You can hear the chants from the crowd.
Student section gone quiet all of a sudden. Here's the serve.
Played by the libero. Now mishandled and out of
Point for
bounds.
Loyola.
So the first point will go to the Dons in this one.
Great start here for the Dons.
That was misplayed by Brady Peak of the MSJ Gales. And Loyola's going to get back at it again.
Hopefully they can just take control of this game and never give MSJ a chance.
Serve comes in, played nicely. Now to the outside. Here's the play, and it's played nicely.
Spike.
Outside, off the hands of Peak again and out. So Loyola off to a 2-0 start, and they're going to look to continue this excellence.
Exactly what you see here earlier in the game. 2-0 Loyola early. Want to show their dominance. I mean, they've swept them the past 2 games. I want to keep doing that. Here's the serve.
Played up by 1. Now a nice bump there. Looking to keep it in. He does nicely. Now coming in. Great play. Now to the outside. And set up by 13. Now here's a chance. And right in. AJ DeCapite with a beautiful spike into the ground. And he makes it 3-0.
Great start here from the Dons. Exactly what we see early in the game. Other than this, keep this up the entire game and really pummel them before they can get a chance to come back.
Serve will come from Luke Heinze. And this one's off the netting. So the serve will come to MSJ as they will get their first point on the board after a serving mishap.
Here's the
Serve
serve.
comes in. Bouncing it up. A chance. Kept in by Krippendorf. Play to the outside. Peak. Now setting it up to the outside
the
again
spike.
for Loyola. Kept in again. Peak will settle it. Bumps it over. Now trying to loft it. It's at the net. And the point will go to MSJ. As there's some foul play by the Dons right there, I believe. That was number 7, Brooks Peterson, getting involved.
Here's the serve.
Let's play it up. Now bumped over. Lobero saves it. Another bump. Looking to get a sequence. Play to the outside and right in! The Dons pick it back up and now have a 4-2 lead.
Huge spike there, really giving the Dons some momentum early in this game. Keep this up, and this game's going to be over in no time.
This time the serve will come from Decapite.
Decapite with the serve.
Played up, looking for Aldridge, and it's kept in. The outside, here's another chance. Played nicely. Now over for Aldridge, blocked! But the Dons
Out of bounds.
will not keep it in bounds, so this one will go to MSJ.
MSJ putting up a fight. 4-3 is the score right now. Dons come out with the early points, but MSJ is mounting a comeback. Hopefully they can keep performing here to take the lead.
And yeah,
Hold the
mistakes have
lead.
costed the Dons 2 early points here, which could be crucial.
Set for
Played
the
up.
serve.
Here's the spike. It's blocked off the netting, and it's going to
MSJ
the
point.
Gales.
Tie game here. Really shows how MSJ's putting up a fight. Besides the record against Loyola all season, that is not on their mind this game. Really showing what they got.
That was Brady Peak with the serve. Decapite played it over. Here's a chance, and that one's right in. That was Landon Thompson on the outside.
Here, the Gales have taken the lead. Dons have kind of struggled the past few points, but hopefully they
Peak
can
with the
rebound.
serve again. MSJ takes the lead. Try to spike it over. It's blocked. Loyal's going to reset. Now get it over. Played nicely by Peak. This one's high. And this one's going to go to the Dons, so they will tie it back up at 5 apiece.
Really close game here. It's going to be an interesting one, too. Showing fight from both teams. MSJ went down initially, but that had nothing to do, no problem with them coming back. Really showing what they got.
Brooks Peterson will now be on the serving chop for the Dons.
Here's the serve.
Played over off the net. Kept in. Played to Outhouse on the outside. Now a chance. Peak keeps it up. And a mishandle. This point's going to the Dons, and they will regain the lead. It's 6-5.
Huge play there by the Dons, regaining the lead. Really shows what they got.
Serve will come again from Brooks Peterson. This one's going in deep. Libero plays it. Here's a chance, and this one's off the netting. It will go to the Dons once again. And a mistake by MSJ will cost them another point.
Dons showing no signs of defeat for slowing down. Really taking the lead and performing when they need it the most.
Another serve from Peterson. And this crowd is bringing it today as they know the circumstances. Here's Thompson with a chance. Blocked away, and it comes off the netting. This point's going to MSJ as an unlucky bounce. Goes off the side of the net. Serve comes in. Out to the outside. Here's a going over and into the floor. And the Dons get it right back and lead 8-6. That was Luke Heinze getting the ball in. And now Connor Ford will serve.
Here's the serve.
This one's off the net, and a mistake from Ford gets MSJ and the Gales another serve. Kieran Althouse, number 31, will take the serve. Dons showing their spirit. Here's a chance. It goes right in. And the Dons will pick up another point, 9-7, as MSJ and Loyola will exchange serves.
Looked like MSJ was a little confused, didn't really know who was going to go for the ball there. Looks like a little bit of team confusion. Could possibly be from the wild student section going on over here.
And now Mikey Boyle will come on for the Dons, and he will take the serve as they get a sub in. This one's off the net. And once again, the Dons will give MSJ the serve off of a mistake.
Yeah, back-to-back serves in the net. Not what you want to see from the Dons, but if they can hold on to defense, keep getting those points, then I think we'll be okay.
Number 22, Landon Thompson stepping up. Played over. Now looking, it's off of the hands of Peak. Althouse on the outside plays it over. Now looking to set up a play to the outside and right in!
Huge spike there. Really good placement, and that gives Dons a 10-8 lead.
And this is the first play, and I believe 6 serves, where the Dons will get back-to-back points.
Great job by the Dons. Really retaliating, taking the score, and shutting MSJ down. Hopefully they can hold this lead and really
Bryce
extend on it.
Llewellyn now steps up. The loft, and it's out of bounds.
Not what you want to see from the Dons here. 3 straight serves. They've either gone out of bounds or hit the net, but their defense been doing pretty good, so if they can do that all game, I think we'll be okay.
The libero steps up for MSJ. It's Jack McGuinn. Almost misplayed, but kept in. Comes over. McGuinn plays it to the outside. Peak tried to get it over. It's blocked there. Trying to get it back to Peak. Blocked again. It was Luke Heinze who blocked that same ball twice. This one's going out. It's kept in. Now over. Played up. And now 33 can't handle it. That is Mikey Boyle. It's still kept in by Boyle.
Great play there. Here's the spike.
To the outside Peak. And this point is going to MSJ. Mikey Boyle did a great job of keeping that ball in after mishandling it.
Tied game here. Not what you want to see from the Dons. A big rally there. Just couldn't get the ball over the other side of the net.
Serve from McGuinn. Ford plays it up. Here's a chance. And right into the corner. The Dons regain the lead.
Great job there by the Dons. Just lofted it over the head. 25 thought he was going to go out, but just landed right in on the line. Great job there by the Dons.
Both these teams have put in fight early on. They both have been excellent. I mean, there has been some mistakes, but other than that, it's been a clean and fun game to watch.
Would have thought MSJ would have kind of like given up after the first, or not given up, more of like lessened their spirits, but they've been putting up a fight for a while, and you can see that in the score.
There's a block there by Peterson. It goes right out of bounds. The point goes to MSJ. And these Dons in the crowd don't like it. As now, the officials will have a...
Never mind, it's been reversed.
And now it's been
Don's
reversed.
point.
Wow. So, a little bit of fortune in the Dons' favor. Now gets them a 2-point lead.
Don serve from number 13 here.
It's going to be Luke Heinze. Plays it. McGuinn can't keep it in. It goes right out and into the stands.
Great job here by the Dons, keeping the pressure up. 13-10 is the score.
Heinze will get back to work as McGuinn cannot handle his serve.
Serve from Heinze. It's
Off.
off the net again. That's about 5 serves here from the Dons, which have gone off the net, which play a huge part in this game. Hopefully they can stop doing that and
again,
really
it's
handle it.
Just the little things that add up to the score in the end. You could have had 18 points, but now you only have 13.
Off the
This
net.
one's big, and now a spike incoming. And McGuinn once again can't handle it. It goes straight out of bounds. The Dons have a 3-point lead. It's 14-11.
Don's defense doing really well here. Their serve is been mediocre at best with a lot of hit nets, but their defense has been immaculate, stopping every ball and generating a lot of points.
Here is the libero for Loyola Capite playing it in. Peak plays it up. Trying to play it over. It's mishandled. Almost out. And oh, Heinze goes crashing into the stands, but he keeps it in. Play to the outside. Peak going for it. Blocked. But it goes out of bounds. The point will be in MSJ's hands for this one. And did you see that effort by Luke Heinze crashing into the bench to keep that one in? That was an excellent play.
It didn't generate any points in the outcome, but huge effort there by him, and really goes to show
Peak
how...
with the serve. Tecapite plays it up. Thompson tried to block it at the net, but he ran into his own teammate, Quinn Roberts, and Loyola has a 3-point lead once again.
Loyal student section may be playing a part in this game. Maybe has MSJ a little bit rattled with their chants. You really can't even hear when they're serving because it's really loud.
Brooks Peterson will get the serve in. Played up by McGuinn, the libero. Here's a spike incoming. Great play. McGuinn keeps it up. Play to the outside. Thompson, a drive, and it goes right out of bounds.
Don's point.
And a timeout called on the court. 16-12 Loyola. And
Great
we'll be
showing
right
here
back.
from the Dons. 4-point lead. Little shaky at first, but huge recovery, taking the lead and really punishing them when they needed the most.
You know, what this MSJ coach is trying to do with calling this timeout, he's just trying to recollect his team, and he's just trying to tell them to capitalize off of the balls that Loyola's given to them, because they're relatively easy, especially for these very skilled students, but it seems like there's been a bit of mishandling and a bit of mistakes, and there has also been some mistakes on Loyola's side, so something to clear it up.
Both teams may be having chat about, talking about taking advantage of those mistakes, really punishing the other team when they need the most, but I think Loyola really knows to work on their serves because a lot of them have hit the net or gone out of bounds.
You can hear the chant from this Don student section. USA theme tonight. As Peterson gets the serve in. Played by Thompson. Now blocked down. That was Charlie Gerk with the play. And now the Dons take a 5-point lead after it was close for relatively most of this first set.
Don seems to be slipping away here with the lead, but let's see if MSJ can put up a little bit of rebuttal, but it looks like the Dons are really punishing them when they need the most. 18-12 on the score with that spike right there.
That is Charlie Gerk again with an absolute kill as he sends it into the grave with that one.
Great job there. 18-12 here in the first period, looking good.
MSJ making some changes. Thompson comes off. And on comes Miles Krippendorf. Peterson plays it up. Krippendorf, his first touch on this shift. Althouse, Elos coming in, and he gets it down. No Don ever touched that one.
Huge effort there by the Capity, sliding in on the court, but couldn't get his hand to the ball. Just goes to show how hard these Dons are working. MSJ serve here.
And that's how it is every play. Even if you don't get the point, you still got to work like you are going to get that point. This one's played by Heinze. Outside. Softly lifted over. Peak plays it up. The outside Althouse, a drive blocked there by Ford. Coming again, Althouse. This one gets through the hands of Ford.
Set up. Number
Chance
one.
outside, and this one
Out of bounds. Don's point.
is going to be out of bounds by an inch there. Did you see that one? That was close, but
Really
the Dons
close.
come away with the point.
Student section really hyped here. 19-3 for the Dons here in the first set. Looking really good.
This will be Connor Ford with the serve. He's gotten in some blocks. He's been an all-around player tonight. And he's going to look to continue this. Serve hard and over. Peak plays up. Coming down! And that is Charlie Gerk with the finish.
Charlie doing really well. A lot of those spikes coming in big time with the points. Just 5 points to a win in the first set for Loyola.
Ford will get at it again. It's a 20-13 lead for the Dons.
Here's the serve.
This one off the netting. This one's out of bounds, so the point goes to MSJ.
That one was really close there, just barely off the line.
One hopped off the net, and I believe if that didn't touch the net, that would have been in, and a great serve by Ford. But
Great selection, just a little too low. Here's the serve.
Althouse hit the net with the serve.
Loyola is starting to get their balls over the net, and MSJ just starting to hit the net. Maybe a little transition of Gibbs here. Hopefully Dons can really punish this. 4 points to go to the win in the first set.
And this is great for Loyola, clearing up the mistakes that they were making early, just getting back in that mindset as Boyle sends this one over. Here's Thompson with a drive, and this one out of the hands of Bryce Llewellyn and out.
21-15 is the score. Number 22 coming in with the serve on MSJ.
Thompson, the one who made that play, will now get into the serve. Don's getting loud here. Thompson sends it over. Boyle plays it up. The outside. Hines gets it over. Althouse plays it up. Outside, Peak. Softly over. To the outside again. A drive blocked. And it's unable to be kept in. So it will be.
Don's point, great there as it goes out of bounds. 22-15 here for the Dons.
That was a great effort by MSJ. I will give them credit. They did nice defensively, just unlucky on that block. It goes straight out of bounds. There's nothing you can do there. Bryce Llewellyn, the serve. McGuinn plays it up. Now, a little bit of a mishap, and McGuinn gets it over, and it's inbounds.
Just floated over the Dons defense there. 22-16 is the score. Still plenty of time for the Dons to score.
The Dons need 3 points. The Gales need 9. McGuinn with the serve. It's played to Hines. And now it's out of bounds and some miscommunication ends up on the scoreboard for the Dons.
Miscommunication is right. Looks like two Gales there went for the ball, and only one hit off the right post, and it's a Dons point right there.
It's going to be Luke Hines with the serve. Played up by Krippendorf. As now a spike incoming, kept up by Loyola. Played to the outside. There's a drive, and this one
is in. That's 24-16. One more point here for the Dons to claim victory in the first set.
That one was on the corner. The referee says it's Loyola's point. That was a beautiful drive as Heinze will now get the serve. And it's match point here in this set. Coming up. And an ace!
No
as
doubt.
McGuinn misplayed it.
It's out. It's out.
It's out of bounds, actually. I thought that hit McGuinn. Excuse me. So now MSJ will get back to the serve.
Student section getting loud right here as this game point for the first set.
Andrew Ben Bavel. His first serve of the game. Now here's a chance on the ground off of Krippendorf, and Loyola takes the first set 25-17.
Huge job here by the Dons, showing up early, really needed it. One more set win, and they're on to the championship. Welcome back here for the second set of the MIAA semifinal volleyball game here at Loyola Blakefield. Loyola coming out in the win with the first set. Best out of 5 here, so they need 2 more to take the win and move on to the championship.
Yeah, and that was a great first set, 25-17 victory. There's some mistakes that they could eliminate that could have made that a lot prettier. But what matters is that you come out with the win in the set, and I believe the Dons are going to try and carry this momentum as they're going to look to get one step closer to moving to the championship.
Huge start here by the Dons. Really showed dominance in the first half. It was pretty close early in the first set, but they took control right around the 10-point mark. Really just shot up.
So we're underway. It's Van Bavel with the serve. Here's Hines. A drive off of the hands of Peak and out. So the Dons open the second set with a 1-0 lead.
Huge start here for the Dons. 1-0 lead, exactly what you want to see, carrying their momentum from the first set into the second.
And that was a great play by Hines. He's had an excellent night tonight as he gets the serve underway. Off the net, still in play. Althouse with a drive. This one right out of bounds. And this one's going to the Dons once again.
2-0 here for the Dons. Great start. We saw a little bit of error with the serves in the first set, but hopefully they can capitalize and really get it over the net this time.
Heinze comes in with again. And this one goes out of bounds off the serve. So MSJ getting back to work. It's going to be Peak with the serve, number 27 for MSJ. Student section doing their job as well. This ball comes over, and this point's going to go to Loyola. There's a bit of a mishap, I believe, but it's going to be a 3-1 Loyola lead.
Capite with the serve here.
Capite, the libero. He's also played nice defensively. Goes to the other libero, McGuinn. Spike coming over off the hands of Ford and Charlie Garrick. And MSJ is going to get the ball back here as the Dons lead 3-2.
Serve here for number 6 from the Gales.
That's Quinn Roberts.
Here's the
played
set.
Up. And, oh, a nice play there, but referee deemed it foul play, so it's going to be a tie set here at 3 apiece.
MSJ showing no disappointment from the first set, really fighting back. Let's see if the Dons can capitalize and really power forward.
Here's a drive from Charlie Garrick that goes into the net. So MSJ will have their first lead of the night in the second set. And now a bluffed serve from Quinn Roberts. He's going to come off as it's now 4-4. And early mistakes from Loyola could be more in their favor, but we will stay tied at 4. Here's the serve coming from Brooks. Here's a chance that is fanned on by Henry Opiola.
Henry looked like he just whiffed, straight up whiffed. Absolutely missed that ball, and Loyola's going to take the lead.
I think he was more worried about the outcome instead of the present. Here's the serve by Peterson. Althouse on the outside, right in. And a nice kill right there by number 31, Althouse. Now Althouse will get the serve. Plays it up. Heinze with it. Now a nice spike. That one is kept in on the drive from Charlie.
6-5 here for the Dons, taking the lead and showing up in the second half.
This is a good recovery here. They made some early mistakes, but they didn't let that bother them. Shows the resilience of this team who has not lost a game all year. And this one is going to be an ace. As Peak tried to dive for it, it goes right into the ground. So now it's a 7-5 lead.
Yeah, great job there. Perfectly placed serve. Here, see if you can do it again here with the second one.
If you're wondering, that was Connor Ford with the serve. He's going to get back to work here. And this one off the netting.
Not what you want to see here, but Hopefully, Loyola's defense can come up clutch, as did in the first set. And the student section's getting loud once again.
Landon Thompson for MSJ. The serve incoming. Played up by Kapite. The outside, here's a drive by Heinze, blocked, and it's out of bounds. The point is in the Dons' hands.
8-6 here for the Dons. Huge showing today. Really showing dominance all throughout the first and second set.
Thompson for MSJ will come off for Miles Krippendorf, number 1. And here's Mikey Boyle with the serve. That one off the netting. So MSJ is going to get the serve here from Jack McGuinn. The libero coming up with the serve. Heinze plays it up. Now here's a drive, but this one is blocked. So now it's a tie set at 8 apiece. McGuinn gets another chance at the serve. Played up by Boyle. The outside. Kept up nicely. Peak on the outside. Boyle plays it up. Here's a chance. And Dolphin netting, but it's still kept in play. Peak a drive. This one right out. And the Dons retake the lead. It's 9-8.
Really a decently long rally there between the Gales and the Dons, but Dons coming out on top, knowing that ball was going out of bounds, letting it go out of bounds, and really showing their knowledge on the court.
I thought the Gales did nice at recovering from their small mistakes. As here is Llewellyn with the serve. Played to the outside, and nice, kept up by Boyle, but now softly lifted over.
Really close score here, 9-9 in the second set. Little more rebuttal here from MSJ, showing a lot more resistance and tied game here.
But we've seen this before. It was very close in the second half or the first set, until Loyola opened it up. This serve comes right over. That is Krippendorf with it.
Like you were saying earlier, the Dons took the lead right around the 10-point mark, and here they go, take the lead. So we'll see if that would change it up a little bit.
But that spark came from the momentum they gained. Might have been a little of fortune, but it was in their favor, which is what you need. Peak, that one's over and out. Or no, that was actually kept in on the line. So it's 10-10 as these teams trade points here.
10-10 here to score. Looks like the Gales are really capitalizing on Don's mistake, getting the ball over the net, and see what happens.
Here's a little bit of miscommunication. Heinze gets it over. Here's a chance from Alderhouse blocked away. Now McGuinn gets it up. Heinze set up. Here's a drive and right out. So MSJ with their first lead ever since the first few plays of this set. Here is Takapite with a serve. Excuse me, that was actually Loyola's point. That was kept in. Takapite steps up. The libero for this Dons volleyball team. Try to get it over underhand. Now here's a chance here. Off the hands of Peak. So now the Dons break the deadlock. It's 12-10.
Huge job here by the Dons. 12-10, 2 points up, and really showing dominance. Hopefully he can keep punishing them, take the lead, and really just end up like the first set.
After exchanging some points, they're going to get another one here. Or no, it's kept in by McGuinn and off of the basketball net, which is propped up on the ceiling and into the floor.
13-10 here for the Dons as they start to sub.
As a timeout is called on the court here. This MSJ team just a little unlucky, but it's what the Dons need to pull away with this one. As it is 13-10 in the second set. We'll get right back to it in 40 seconds. I believe the Dons have played excellent so far.
Welcome back to the MIAA semifinal here between the Gales and the Dons. Quick timeout there. If you weren't watching, here's a quick refresher. Dons took the first set 25-17, I believe, and they have the lead right now 13-10 in the second one.
Decapite will get back to work. As he is the one in the different colored jersey for the Dons. Here's a one that comes right over. It's kept in. That was Roberts.
Decapite thought it was going out. Kind of the same situation with number 25 on MSJ. Both thought it was out, did the same move, and landed in the same exact spot.
Roberts, after getting the point, will serve it up. Play to the outside. Here's a drive. Right in! And the kill by Brooks Peterson gets the Dons a 3-point lead.
Great job there by Brooks. Huge showing for him in this game. 14-11 is the score for the Dons.
Brooks will now get the serve after that excellent play.
Here it is.
Here's Peak playing it up. Thompson's gonna be under it. Althouse, or no, that one went over and out of bounds. So the Dons now have a 4-point lead after this one was deadlocked for most of the opening plays of the set.
Too many hits there by MSJ. Couldn't really do anything there. Here's the serve.
This one
that's
is
going out of
mishandled
bounds.
and out of bounds as
16-11 here for the Dons, showing a similar tendency between set 1 and set 2. Right around this point, they took the lead. I believe it was 18-12 right after this.
that was Peak trying to keep it up with some attitude, but he goes sliding into the floor. And now it's blocked there nicely by Charlie.
Huge kill there by Charlie, slammed it straight into the ground. Great job. 17-11 here for the Dons.
And they have opened it up as another timeout is called by the Gales. Welcome back. It is 17-11 in the current state of this one, as the Dons have scored 6 straight points to take a 17-11 lead.
Here's the serve.
That's Peterson with the serve. To remind you, Thompson plays it up, Althouse on the outside, and it's unable to be kept up. That was Decapite making a diving effort, but MSJ is going to get their first point in a while.
MSJ showing a little bit of retaliation, but Dons with a 5-point lead. Looks like they'll be coming away with the win in this set here.
Althouse, played by the libero, played the outside, nice keeping, and points going to MSJ as there's a bit of confusion on the court here, but it is going to be 17-13.
Loyola players wondering what the point was. A little talk with the ref here.
That is Llewellyn getting
Refusing
in
to
with
budge here, and 17-12 here for the Dons.
Still a bit of miscommunication between the players and the referee, as Coach Tim Beyer is also going to get into some talks.
Point here still goes to MSJ. 17-13, I believe, is the score.
And it will be. The Dons still have a 1-0 lead in the set. They're up by 4. As Althouse gets a serve, and it's off the netting. So after that extended period of discussion, the Dons get a point right back. It's 18-13.
18-13 here lead. Huge here. Number 6, It's a huge moment here all throughout the game, having some really good serves.
Connor Ford, a drive. Pete keeps it up. Played. Here's an outside drive by Thompson. And a nice play. Gets MSJ to start reeling back into this one slowly.
Crowd chanting scoreboard. 18-14 is right, but if MSJ keeps scoring points like this, then it may not be Loyola's lead anymore.
That was Thompson with the serve. Opposite attack, it's off the net. Still kept in play. Played over! And Charlie Garrick gets the point for the Dons. It is now 19-14.
Great job here by the Dons. MSJ showing a little bit of resistance, but Dons powering through, scoring those points, and doing a great job here in the second set.
Mikey Boyle now steps up. As the Dons have a 5-point lead in the second set. Taking a 2-0 set lead could be huge. McGuinn plays it up. It's going out. Kept in. It's high. McGuinn gets it up again, and it's over. Played up. And now played over by Llewellyn. McGuinn. Here's an outside attack. And this one out of the hands of Connor Ford and out of play.
Into the student section right there. 19-15 is the score as MSJ has to serve.
And this student section has showed up this game. They're a big part of this team. The players love them. As now the Dons get another point. It goes right off a peak, and McGuinn couldn't handle it.
20-15 is the score. 5 points away from taking a 2-0 set lead here in the semifinal.
As I said earlier, the Gales have not won a single set all year against the Dons. They played against them last week on Wednesdays. That one goes out of bounds for a Dons point. Continuing on what I was saying, they've not won a single set. This one is one of the closer ones between their last few outings, but they're still unable to break through this resilient Dons team.
Resilient is right. Don's doing really well here, but that is the MSJ point. Still putting up a fight, even though the Dons are up by a 5-point lead.
They have been trading points, but it is a 5-point lead for the Dons. So if this trend continues, the Dons are well in position to take this one.
Here's the serve.
Van Bovel gets it over. Llewellyn. Here's a drive, and that one on the line. And a point goes to the Dons, a 6-point lead, 22-16.
Perfect placement there, just right on the line. 22-16 here for the Dons. 3 points away from taking a 2-0 lead in the set.
That was Connor Ford with the kill. As Hines gets it over, and that one is an ace as it goes straight in as no Gales touch it on back-to-back plays. It's 23-16.
2 points away. Here comes...
That is Luke Heinze with the serve. McGuinn gets it up. This one's high. Althouse. Outside attack. Now another outside attack for Loyola. Ford off the netting, and I believe it hit Althouse. So now it is match point in the second set.
Even the non-student sections get a little rowdy. Everyone's stomping their feet, and 1 more point away from taking a 2-0 lead in the set. Here's the serve.
Student section holds up a 1 as they know the circumstances of this play right here. Heinze gets it up. McGuinn plays it up. Van Bovel to the outside. Here's Althouse with a drive, kept up by Hines. Llewellyn outside. Drive by Ford, and this one's out of play.
Little too much juice on that hit right there. A little less would have been perfect placement, but might have been a little too excited.
The Dons have been opening up this MSJ defense as playing it to the corner seems to be the ideal play here. Peak with the serve. Boyle gets it up. Llewellyn, opposite attack. Drive, and it's in! The Dons take this one once again, 25-17. And we'll be right back for the third set. 2-0 Loyola.
And we are back here for the third set of the MIAA semifinal here between the Gales and the Dons. And funny enough, the Dons are up 2-0 in the sets, but both of them have come by the same score of 25-17.
And they were similar looking sets too, with it being deadlocked early on, but the Dons opening it up in the middle, and then they started to trade points near the end. But with the Dons already having a 7-point cushion at that point, they finished it off. And the Dons now, with back-to-back 25-17 set victories, are now looking to close it out in this third and possibly final set. And this victory on the set here, if they do pull out with it, would send them to the MIAA Championship or the finals. So they're going to get their final few words in.
Student section even more hyped than before, knowing how close they are to victory.
They feel the circumstance of the situation. Heinze will have the serve. And find a few words of advice between these Dons and Gales with their respective teams. Heinze the serve, and we're underway here in the third set. Off the net quickly, trying to get it down was Ford. Krippendorf played it up, Peak with the drive. This one out of bounds, and the Dons get the first point of the set, 1-0.
When we were talking about similarity in these sets, the Dons have scored the first point in all 3 sets so far, really showing how they carry the momentum into the next set.
Yeah, that's a great thing to do, to always get that first point in the sets. This one played over, goes right in for the kill from Jack Norris.
I think the student section should be chanting kill right now, because there have been a ton of those from Jack Norris. Huge placement in this game, and here's the serve.
Heinze comes down with his third straight serve. Krippendorf plays it up. Van Bovel. Outside chance, a drive by Peak. This one hard and off of the arms of Heinze and out of play. So MSJ gets their first point of this set.
No chance to save that ball as it went deep into the visitor section of the performance gym.
Don's getting loud here as Van Bovel gets the serve up. Decapite, the libero. Llewellyn tried to set it up for Jack Norris, but he hits it into the net. We're tied at 2 to open this third set. Andrew will get back to work again with the serve. Coming over, Decapite is the first to touch it again for Loyola. Llewellyn plays across. Ford unable to get it over. And 3 straight points from MSJ secures them their first lead of the set.
MSJ, though they have to win every single set to take home victory, they're still showing signs of resistance, with them taking the lead early in this third set.
That serve one hopped off the net, and here's another chance that goes off the net. Play to the outside, Peak over, and a kill as the Gales now score 4 straight to have their first 2-point grasp over the Dons tonight.
The Gales taking the lead early in this third set. Let's see if the Dons can fight back and score some points.
Capite gets it up. Llewellyn outside. Drive by Ford is kept up. Van Bovel to Peak. Punched over. Ford to Llewellyn. Opposite attack. A beautiful kill as Van Bovel cannot handle that one. The Dons getting right back to work.
Don showing no signs of sadness with depression right there. Getting the points early. 3-4s to score to Cappy with the serve.
The libero to libero, McGuinn, as now it's softly lifted over. And it's going to be MSJ's point here. 5-3 as a whistle was blown mid-play. Brady Peak, number 27 for the Gales, gets the serve up. There's a diving play by Heinze. Kept it by Allhouse. Outside attack, Thompson a drive. This one's kept up. Llewellyn to the middle. Now it's blocked away. Going out. Kept in by Peterson. Opposite attack. Now a drive kept up Here's another drive, peak, and Decapitate can't handle it. So now it is 6-3 the Gales.
Scapity just couldn't get to the ball in time. Hit him in the hands, but flips right over and out of bounds for an MSJ point.
Brady Peak getting the serve. Heinze first touch, Llewellyn outside attack. This one mishandled. The Dons get the point back. That's a miscommunication between Althouse and Roberts.
It's back to a 2-point game. 4-6 is the score.
It is going to be Brooks Peterson's serve. He gets it up and over. McGuinn and Bobbles. And a drive here. Goes right in and a kill from number 6, Quinn Roberts.
Not good here for the Dons, showing no similarity to the first and second set. Gales with a 3-point lead here. 7-4 is the score.
There's still some volleyball to play. Do not let the first tense plays describe how you're going to play the rest of the set. As that one's mishandled, out of play into the student section. The Dons recover as they're now going to exchange some points. That was Connor Ford with the drive as Charlie Garrick gets onto the court. Ford the serve off the net, kept up by Peak. Comes over the libero, Decapite plays it, Llewellyn. Now nice play there by Charlie Garrick with the backhand that goes out onto the line, kept in. It is 6-7.
Just tricked the entire MSJ defense right there. Thought he was going one way, backhand the other way. Left number 31 completely confused.
He was out of position there a little too. Here's Althouse, opposite attack. Decapite can't handle it. And Althouse is gonna reestablish a 2-point lead for the Gales.
Looks like similarity between the Dons and the Gales, just in an opposite fashion. Looks exactly like this, but the score just flipped last set with them trading points.
This one, an opposite attack here, and that one goes over for the Dons. That was Charlie Garrick with the drive, and he has been playing excellent on offense so far, as he's gonna go to the bench for a breather. And on for the Dons, it is Jack Norris and Colin Peterson. Excuse me, that's Luke Heinze. Here's Van Bobbel going to the bench to keep that in. He gets back into the play. Don set it up, outside attack! And that one, that kill will tie this one up at 8.
Don's really showing up when it's needed the most. 8-8 is the score. They were down 3 points at a point in this game, but showing no signs of slowing down, hoping to steamroll straight through and take the lead.
Mikey Boyle gets the serve up. Thompson outside, gets a drive in. Played nicely there by the Dons. Here's a drive, and this one kept in. The Dons now recapture the lead.
Don's showing up when they need the most. 9-8 is the score.
That was Hines with that beautiful kill. And they're chanting, "We have mustard," after the point from Hines is scored. As Boyle gets this one underway. He plays it up, McGuinn, the libero for the Gales. Althouse gets it over. Hines plays it up, Llewellyn to Norris. This one's blocked. The point goes to the Dons as it was not on the Gales side of the net, and they played it. So now the Dons have opened it up with 4 straight points, 10-8.
Yeah, 4 straight points unanswered from MSJ. Really showing how locked in the Dons are here.
Thompson's gonna keep it up here as that was Boyle with the serve. This one going out of play, and the benches kept up. Another chance, and this one's into the stands. Great effort there by Boyle and Connor Ford to try and keep it up.
3 straight attempts here from the Dons, really showing how much effort they put into this. Diving, sliding, full body extension to get those balls.
Here is Landon Thompson, the serve. Don's getting loud here as it's played over. Llewellyn to the outside. A drive off the hands of Van Bobbel. The Dons recapture a 2-point lead. That drive came from Jack Norris. He's playing in the middle here today, primarily. Bryce Llewellyn.
Huge turnaround here for the Dons, 11-9, as they were down 4-7 earlier in this half.
And this ace goes to the Dons as Krippendorf is unable to keep it in play.
Ace is correct, as the student section is chanting ace over and over and again, showing how locked in and attentive they are to this game.
Llewellyn gets back to work to the similar area. McGuinn now plays it. Van Bovel, here's a chance here. Almost blocked, but unable to handle it is Jack Norris.
MSJ keeping it to a 2-point game here. Looks like the Dons have just traded points, but just a few points ago, the Dons were down 2, so we'll see how that can affect this game.
Here's McGuinn. Drive to the outside. This one will be kept in as some miscommunication between the Dons and Luke Hines. As MSJ is going to look to crawl back in.
Just floated this right over the Dons defense, right on the line. Seen a lot of those perfect placement serves. Rare, but very effective.
Don's getting loud. Hines now plays this one. Llewellyn. Here's a drive off the hands. Van Bovel. Here's an outside drive by Peak. Kept up. Llewellyn. Opposite attack incoming. This one is played up again. Althouse. Outside. Kept up. Out of bounds. It's kept in play. Llewellyn gets it over. Don's try to get back in position. McGuinn. Outside drive incoming by Peak. And this point's gonna go to MSJ.
Tied game here. MSJ scoring 2, tying up the game, and this is a really close one.
And it's been the story of the last 2 sets too. It's been close, and then Loyola started to open it up. And let's see if that trend can continue as it's 12-12 here. That one's kept in. MSJ recaptures the lead.
Looked like it was going out, curved back in and just hit slam on the line, giving MSJ a 13-12 lead here in the 3rd set.
These are the highest amount of points that the Gales have had where they've had the lead over the Dons. Here's a kill incoming. That was Quinn Roberts. So 4 straight points for the Gales. Timeout called from Loyola.
Welcome back here after a quick timeout. Welcome back here after a quick timeout. 12-14 is the score.
As the Dons are trying to fire up this student section. Here's McGuinn with the serve. 4 straight points, looking to continue that. Hops over the net. Kept up with the feet by Norris, but it's out of play by Brooks Peterson. MSJ's point, 15-12, they lead.
Tied for the biggest lead MSJ has had, 3 points, but the Dons have been in the same scenario earlier in this half and have just scored some points.
Here's an opposite attack.
This will be points for the Dons here. 13-15 is the score as the Dons seem to come back.
That was Luke Hines getting in there for the point as the referee near the score sheets blows the whistle. And Hines, who just got that point, will now get the serve underway.
Here's the serve.
Krippendorf, Van Bovel, outside attack, a drive by Peak, kept up by Ford. Boyle now sets it up for Ford, gets it over, Krippendorf again. Now Althouse, opposite attack, lofted over again. And now, calling some foul play. No, that was a mistake by the referee on the whistle. So no points are awarded on this play as the referee accidentally blew the whistle. It will be 15-13. MSJ leads as Hines gets another serve. This will be his third serve in a row. This one off the net. So the Dons now in a 3-point deficit here.
MSJ regaining their 3-point lead, and maybe it's quite opposite, but this is exact point in the past 2 sets where Loyola has broken away. Maybe we see that from MSJ here today.
Number 20, Andrew Van Bobbel getting the serve. Student section gets loud. Boyle plays it up. Llewellyn played over by Norris. Van Bobbel keeps it up. McGuinn now. There's an outside drive by Peak. Blocked by Norris. Peterson keeps it up. Llewellyn outside, a drive. McGuinn gets it. Van Bobbel, drive by Peak. Kept up. Now to the outside. Played over. And Van Bobbel saves it. Althouse on the opposite side. Kept up. And Boyle gets it in. Again for Van Bobbel. Althouse gets a touch on it. Don's looking to set it up. Here's a drive by Peterson, and it's again Krippendorf with it. He could drive off the hands of Peterson.
Huge rally coming here from the Dons. Here's a spike, reflected off.
They start to set it up again. A drive! And it is Luke Hines with the kill.
Luke Hines, huge play in this game as a timeout is called. 14-16 is the score as we go to break.
That was an excellent play by both teams, getting the rally in. But the Dons come away with the point. And now to Capite, the libero, looking to get the point on as they're going to look to continue to rally here. This is blocked by, I believe, Charlie Gerk.
MSJ regaining their 3-point lead. 14-17 is the score. We saw this early, trading points, but we do not want this from the Dons as if this continues to go, not too well.
This serve goes off the net from Peak. The Dons are going to look to get back to work now. It's only a 2-point deficit. They have 10 points to score. The Gales have 8. As Brooks Peterson gets a serve up. This one is again off of the netting.
Now what we want to see, looking like some first set habits from the Dons re-emerging here in the third. I think we lost about 6 points in the first set from hitting the net, and we do not want that to happen here, down by 3.
That was Quinn Roberts with the serve. Trying to get it over was Garrick, but no, that's actually going to Loyola. I thought it was the Gales' point, but this will be in the Dons' favor as they will get back to work with number 6, Connor Ford, a senior here at Loyola. As they're down by 2, he's going to look to get his team back into it. Thompson's keeping it up. Van Bobbel gets it back in. Played over by Peak. Peterson plays it up. Llewellyn. Here's a drive. Kept up by McGuinn. Van Bobbel. Althouse opposite attack. This one blocked! Luke Hines with the block. An extra mustard on that one as now it's only a 1-point deficit.
1-point deficit here. 17-18. Student section is super loud right now. Here's a serve from Connor Ford.
Ford. Here's Thompson as some hot sauce on that one is kept in. Althouse gets it over to Capite, plays it up. Llewellyn to the middle. Now keeping it is McGuinn. Thompson runs into his own teammate. Althouse gets it over. Peterson. Llewellyn sets up a drive on the outside attack, but that one goes out of play.
Way closer here. Looking different than all the other sets. 17-19 is the score. Don's making it closer, though, getting it to a 1-point lead.
Kieran Althouse, number 31. The Gales looking to get in there. Llewellyn gets it over. Kept up by McGuinn. And Bobbel to Thompson, a drive. Blocked away. But this one goes to the Gales, as I believe it went straight down off of Garrick into the floor on their side of the court. Althouse gets back to work for MSJ. As now a timeout called by the Dons. That's their second timeout. We'll be right back.
Welcome back here after a timeout was called to the third set of the Miami semifinal here at Loyola. 17-20 is the score. Gales leading.
This would be the first set if they do end up losing this one. They've given up to MSJ. There's a drive and a kill by Hines.
Extra sauce on that one. Just knocked 27 straight over.
Extra mustard as the Dons get back to work. Boyle, number 33, will get the serve. Mikey Boyle looking to reel the Dons back into this one as they have been down for most of this. It's played in. Now a block there at the net. This point's going to Loyola.
19-20 is the score. 1 point game here. Huge job there by the Dons, getting it to a 1 point game. Hopefully they can tie it up, even take the lead here late into the third set.
That was Hines and Norris getting in there with the block. Now a timeout.
We are back here after another timeout. Don's getting it to a 1 point game here in the third set.
Mikey Boyle gets the serve up. Thompson has to keep it in. And Bobble.
Yes! 4 hits there, and that's a point for the Dons. Tied game. Huge there by the Dons.
Then Bobble and Althouse getting in some trouble and some miscommunication will tie this set up at 20 apiece. Boyle gets the serve up again. This one off the netting. And unfortunate there as MSJ regathers the lead as Landon Thompson, number 22.
MSJ may have regathered the lead, but I feel the Dons still have the momentum. Coming back from 3 points, only down by 1, and their defense has been immaculate this entire game.
Yeah, absolutely. Thompson gets it over. Boyle. Llewellyn outside, played over. Kept in. That was Hines getting it over. Peak. Short play, saved there. Now setting it up for the outside of Drac. Blocked away! Bryce Llewellyn with the block. We are tied at 21.
Student section is super loud right now. 21-21 right now. Let's see if the Dons can capitalize on this.
The Dons seem to have the momentum in their favor. Llewellyn, who just made that nice play, gets the serve as the whistle's blown.
Dons point here.
It's going to the Dons. Wow. So their first lead in, I believe, 10 points, if I'm not wrong. It's now 22-21 as this one is close as we approach the final few plays of the third set. And now some altercation between the referee and McGuinn as the positioning seems to be off. They're going to regroup. McGuinn exchanging some words with the official. At the student section is not afraid to call out. Once we get back, it will be Llewellyn's serve. Like I said, he made that nice play on the block at the net as he leaps up, gets it over. Jack Norris got his left too, but it was Llewellyn who made the play. He's been playing mostly in the interior middle so far. On a few words between the Gales and the score sheet official.
Point is going to the Dons. 22-21 here. Huge comeback.
Llewellyn gets it up. Krippendorf. And Bavel, outside drive, peek. Blocked again! That is Brooks Peterson in back-to-back blocks.
23-21 here for the Dons. Timeout is called, and that's the last timeout there for the Gales. Two-point game here, coming back from a timeout.
The Dons have regained the momentum. It's Llewellyn with the serve. They are 2 points off from sweeping MSJ and moving on to the finals. Here's Peak. Drive kept up. Llewellyn played over. This one over the net. Misplayed!
1 point game here for the Dons. 1 point away from going to the championship. The students actually taking their shirts off, waving in the air, super hyped for this game.
Henry Opiola could not handle it. They're 1 point away from going on to the final. Bryce Llewellyn, another serve. Krippendorf. And Bavel to the outside, peek over, almost blocked again. Llewellyn gets it up. Opposite drive, kept up. Krippendorf gets it up. Althouse over. Peterson sets it up for Llewellyn. A drive.
That's the game!
The Dons!
Yes, sir. Dons take home victory. They're going to the championship in the MIAA series.
The Loyola Dons are moving to the MIAA final. The final score of the set is 25-21. They sweep the MSJ Gales for the third time this year, and they will move on. An absolute roller coaster. Despite the Dons coming away with 3-0, they still managed to pull off with the victory.
Dons coming with 2-0 there. Coming in, got the third one, way closer than the first two, but claimed victory, and they're moving on to the championship.